But Just Lose It was a fun-ass video to make.
All right, now lose it. Just lose it.
I've always admired him, and to have him do something like that was pretty painful as an artist to another artist.
That's not a stab at Michael, that's just a metaphor, I'm just psycho.
Two of the most iconic names in music history, Eminem, the self-proclaimed rap god, and Michael Jackson, the king of pop, both revolutionized their genres, broke records, and became global superstars. But in the early 2000s, their worlds collided in a way that left fans and the media buzzing. Eminem occasionally poked fun at Michael Jackson in the past, but things escalated when he released the song and video for Just Lose It.
All right, so speaking of drama, it's a question I had to ask you. The video Just Lose It upset Michael Jackson.
That's not a stab at Michael, that's just a metaphor, I'm just psycho. I go a little bit crazy sometimes, I get a little bit out of control with my rhymes.
In the music video, Eminem parodied Michael Jackson's plastic surgery rumors, the allegations, and even the infamous incident,
The Pepsi commercial, Michael Jackson's hair catching on fire.
where Jackson's hair caught fire during a Pepsi commercial. Eminem danced in a Jackson-style outfit, his nose falling off while singing exaggerated lyrics mocking the pop icon.
Now, reading the Rolling Stone article, you're a fan of Michael Jackson. You've always been a fan of him. So if there was one thing you could say right now to him, what would it be? Because I know that wasn't an intentional thing that Slim Shady did.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional, but I'm just happy that Michael Jackson has heard of me, you know? So
I was thinking that too. Like, that's the kind of cool side of it.
The fact that he's heard of me is, you know, that does me enough.
But Just Lose It was a fun-ass video to make.
All right, now lose it. Just lose it.
Michael Jackson eventually responded publicly on Fox News. Jackson made it clear that he was hurt. I've admired Eminem, and I was shocked at what he did, because I've always admired him, and I was hurt because artists don't do that to each other.
I've always admired him, and to have him do something like that was pretty painful as an artist to another artist.
His response is to say he respects you as an artist, and he himself as an artist wouldn't do that, wouldn't portray someone in that kind of light.
But parodies have been the jumpstart of my career, what launched me, with how my name is. You're playing characters.
It was a rare moment of vulnerability from Jackson, who expressed disappointment rather than anger. To him, the parody crossed a line.
But as far as like the personal things, you know, that was not planned. It was making no personal judgment on Michael Jackson. It was not, you know what I'm saying?
We've spoken about it. I think that you should. Why not?
Speak about what?
About Eminem and this disrespect that he showed you. Stevie Wonder said that he was piling on, and how really rude it was for someone who made his money from the community, as Eminem has, to now diss the community in a sense, and a racist, and I've said it, very bold-faced, bigoted kind of presentation. Tell us how that hurt you and how you're feeling about it now.
I've never met Mr. Eminem, and it's sad because, well, I think what Stevie Wonder said is true, and I just don't want to say too much more than that. But he should be ashamed of himself, what he's doing.
In a VH1 interview, Eminem clarified that he wasn't specifically targeting Michael Jackson.
And were you surprised at the reaction from Michael Jackson to the representation of his image in the song and in the video?
Yeah, I was definitely surprised at Michael Jackson's reaction. The video wasn't to pass judgment on any. You know, he may have felt like he got it the worst because of what he's going through or whatever, but that wasn't the ultimate intention. Was, let's get Michael Jackson right now.
The backlash was swift. BET, one of the biggest music networks at the time, pulled the Just Lose It video from rotation in support of Jackson. But Eminem stood by his work, saying it was just satire, not meant to cause genuine harm.
The first video off this record, Just Lose It, you've got the humor, you've got the club, and then of course you have the characters. How did you select the specific people to mock, if you will?
It was deliberately up that alley of impersonating, you know, icons from the 80s.
It was completely meant to be all in jest, as with the MC Hammer, the Madonna, the Pee Wee Herman,
Right.
You know, as with all of my videos, you know, most of them.
Fun.
You know, fun.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a fun-ass video to make. I studied about a day from Madonna. No disrespect. MC Hammer already knew all that. Michael Jackson, I just had to bring it back to me, and Pee Wee Herman, it wasn't much to him, so. Hey, yo, you listening to DJ Who Kid right now, the official, the biggest bootlegger on the planet.
Stevie Wonder defended Michael Jackson, criticizing Eminem by saying he was bullshitting with his portrayal of Jackson.
Stevie said he's bullshit, is what he said.
Stevie did, and
He used the word.
He is bullshit.
That's what he said. I mean, I'm not saying it, but Stevie said it. And Stevie is he's amazing. He's one of the sweetest men in the world, you know.
So when Stevie said that, did you feel a tremendous sense of reassurance of brotherly love there?
Yes, I love Stevie Wonder. To me, he's a musical prophet, and I always love him. But a lot of people respect Stevie, and he's a very strong entity in this medium, in this business. And when he speaks, people listen. And it was wrong of Eminem to do what he did. I've been an artist most of my life doing what I do, and I've never attacked another fellow artist. Great artists don't do that. You know, you don't have to do that.
I know what I'm doing, and I know my job is to not only just to rap, but to entertain people, and that's what videos are about. You know, Weird Al Yankovic did it. I didn't hear no flack from that. In the third verse, when I break the rap down, I'm even making fun of myself.
This wasn't the first instance of Eminem poking fun at Michael Jackson. In November 2002, Michael Jackson sparked public outrage when he dangled his baby, Prince Michael II, nicknamed Blanket, over the balcony of a Berlin hotel. Back in 2003, Eminem stirred controversy by dangling a fake toy baby out of a Glasgow hotel window. Eminem tossed the doll into the air and pretended to drop it from a balcony, parodying the infamous Berlin incident involving Michael Jackson. At first, some fans were startled, mistaking the doll for a real baby, but it quickly became clear it was just a toy.
You do a reenactment of Michael Jackson dangling his baby over the balcony. What's that about? What made you do that, bro?
Spur of the moment, you know? We was like, let's give him something to talk about. So we figured, what better way than to dangle a baby?
Eminem was no stranger to controversy. His sharp tongue and fearless humor often made celebrities the punchline of his songs. And Michael Jackson, despite his legendary status, was no exception. In multiple tracks, Eminem poked fun at Jackson's changing appearance, personal scandals, and media coverage.
Now when you make a song called Just Lose It, now you're the target too. And I know Michael Jackson has come out and protested your video.
As far as his music, the man is a legend. And in all honesty, his personal business and what he's got going on and all that, like, I'm neither here nor there with it.
Eminem has occasionally continued to take jabs at Michael Jackson in both his later songs and interviews.
Hey, Em. This is from Will H. in Detroit.
What's up, Will H?
Hey, I'm a big fan and a new father. Can you give me 5 rules on how to be a good father?
Don't your kids. Don't cover them with blankets. Don't put masks on them.
In 2007, Michael Jackson, through his 50% ownership of Sony Music Publishing, gained indirect control over part of Eminem's pre-2007 catalog when the company purchased Famous Music for $370 million. This vast catalog also included hits from artists like Shakira, Beck, and many others. Despite the popular rumors, there is no credible evidence that the move was an act of revenge for Eminem's Just Lose It song, a claim that fact-checkers have thoroughly dismissed.
Yeah!